Alright, hey there guys, Edgerrin James here, aka JediBro95, coming at you guys with another video. In this video is going to be showcasing my Seattle Seahawks theme team for Madden 21. When I'll probably start playing Madden more consistently, and I'll probably make this like every single year just because, you know, it is the team I like to root for. So real quick, as you can see, as my controller batteries are dying real quick, I'm just going to showcase to you guys my team. Okay. So, Lamar Jackson, Nick Chubb, obviously this is not a pure Seattle Seahawks team, as you can see by them on the lineup. But, with that being said, you know, I need them for the chemistries and as well as the fact that some of these Seahawks players are just not that good. Like, for example, Jordan Simmons is the best right guard for the Seattle Seahawks right now. And, yeah, there is no bloody freaking way in heck I am letting him start in this lineup. So... yeah, no, that is completely out the window. So, with that being said, the first card I'm going to showcase is Russell Wilson. Obviously, Seattle's best quarterback in this game, and I would say of all time. Completely obvious to me that he is just the best quarterback ever. I am going to be putting on Dashing Deadeye on him once the new update comes out, because there is supposed to be an update next week that increases the AP points from 10 to 12, and as well as increases some ability points up a point or down a point. But I'll talk about that more on the defensive side. But one ability that's going up that I'm going to definitely keep is Threat Detector, which is a really good ability. It highlights blitzes highlights the extra blitzers on 3rd and 4th down. So yeah, Shaun Alexander, he got a power up literally on Christmas Day. Well, he got announced for a power up literally on Christmas Day, and then yesterday on Boxing Day, which is up here in Canada on the 26th, his card released in the morning. So I'm now just waiting to get enough coin to get his legend card, which, as you can see, is... yeah, that is a lot of fucking coins. So, yeah, I'm nowhere close to getting it right now. So, I will be trying to get his power up here soon. His final power up card that I need. Edgerrin James, he's here. I like Edgerrin James. You know, he's not my starting running back, but he is still pretty good. He's more my 3rd down back, just catching the ball. You know, or even just getting secondary runs. You know, he is actually a good back, and I actually really do like how good Edgerrin James plays. Now, my offensive line, I really do like it. It was really weak at first because I was doing pure theme team, and I had Brandon Shell, because I had Dwayne Brown, who was my backup left tackle, starting at left tackle. I had Walter Jones over here on right guard, and then I had Brandon Shell starting. But then I was like, you know what? My offensive line is still... it could be better. So let me go out and get Brandon Brooks. I think it was either I got him or I pulled him in a pack, and then... oh no, it was Mike McGlinchey I pulled in a pack, so I decided to go grab his power up. So, yeah, I like this on my offensive line. It's really great. Receiving core, it's pretty awesome too. Now, Andre Johnson's the one I really want to highlight here, because even though he never played for the Seahawks, as you can see right about now, you could pick any chemistry for him, because he is a MUT master in this game. He and Sam Mills, which is a middle linebacker for my defense, my starting middle linebacker, you could pick any chemistry with him, and he can go on any theme team, because that's just how they do with the MUT Masters this year. So I put for the Seattle Seahawks chemistry, and I actually run play fake as my offensive chemistry boost. I used to run go deep, but I actually do like play fake because it actually made my line overall better. It made Brandon Brooks go up overall. It made Mike go up overall points. Sure, it cost me a point for Russell Wilson, and I think it cost me a point for Golden Tate as well. I can't remember who else lost a point. Oh, Lamar Jackson. But, you know, getting a boost on Brandon, Mike, Hutchinson even went up in overall. He went from a 94 to a 95. Andre went from a 92 to a 93. You know, I'll take that extra point on all these other linemen and whatnot. So, yeah. Jerry Rice, he's here as my 5th receiver. I did have Peter Warrick as one of my other receiving options, but I got rid of him because Well, he doesn't have a power-up, and I like to invest in cards that you can get upgrades for, like power-ups, because, later on in the year, it's not going to be so hard to get the power-up. Well, Jerry Rice's power-up is pretty easy. All you have to do is just go into the Legends, play his challenge, and you get his power-up. Same with Shaun Alexander. You can get his power-up in the Legend training. And in fact, he's the most recent one. But I like to invest in these because, as the year goes on, you don't have to fight for, like, say, his boss legend card, because that could go up, and then you can just invest training all the way up to get where you want to go, and then get his legend card after that, or his extra upgrade after that. And Jerry Rice, he will get an upgrade later on this year, so I'm not tripping about that. So yeah, this is my offense. Nothing really spectacularly OP in my opinion. I would say Seattle is one of the more slept-on theme teams, in my opinion, because you got a lot of good deep threats, and then you got Jimmy Graham, who I didn't even know played for the Seahawks until recently. Jimmy Graham is a great short route running tight end, as you see with a 91 short route, 91 mid, 98 catch. So he's got great hands. He's 6'7" too, so you can throw it over the top of smaller defensive backs and just get touchdowns that way. There was one more card I wanted to highlight. Oh yeah, it was DK Metcalf. Now DK, his power up is a lot. Don't get me wrong, and you're probably wondering the same thing I am. Why is his power up so much? But when you actually put the chemistry bonuses and shit on him, you can actually see. So he has a 96 speed, 91 catch. He has pretty meh route running. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not trash, but it's not as good as the other cards in this game. But his speed and his ability to outrun anybody, even if it is on deep routes and shit, it makes up for it, and that's why his power up is so expensive. So do keep that in mind when you're trying to buy DK Metcalf's power up if you want to make this team. Now, moving on to defense, the first card I want to highlight is Sam Mills. As I said before with Andre Johnson, he is the defensive master this year, MUT master this year, so you could put chemistries on any of the teammates, any of the 30 teams, and you'll get the chemistry bonus from that. Although the chemistry bonus is always the same for every single team, so it doesn't really matter. But if you're making a theme team, obviously it's going to help out significantly. Now, I'm running Secure Tackler on him for his abilities. I forgot to highlight some of the other abilities on my offense, so I'll make up for it on defense. Kam Chancellor, he also has Secure Tackler, but he does not have an X Factor, and the reason for that is because I want my X Factors to be universal coverage on my defensive backs, and I'll touch on something else that is going to be important with defensive backs here in a moment. So he mainly does play sub linebacker. He actually lines up majority of the time in my first linebacker spot. So that is why I have him only just have Secure Tackler. I could put on Unstoppable Force or Run Stuffer, just to get that or Avalanche if I wanted to. And I actually could do Avalanche, but I just feel like I'd rather have it on my defensive backs to help prevent good pass plays. I already have a lot of good run stoppers like Jadavian, Malcolm Smith, Bobby Wagner, Sam Mills, Kam Chancellor, and my defensive line is a really good run-stopping defensive line, so I don't need to put on that. But, it is something I could flirt with the idea of doing. Bobby Wagner, he's another card I need to get his final upgrade for. He recently got a no-chill card, which, as you can see, again, it is a lot of cash. So that is another card I need to get the final upgrade for. And then there's one more in my lineup that I'm going to highlight as well, and that is Shaquill Griffin. He is the last other card that I need to get the final upgrade for. Well, actually, there's also Brandon Brooks, but I'm not worried about getting Brandon Brooks' final upgrade because he's not a part of the Seattle theme team. But as you can see, again, these limited cards are just expensive as shit. So I'm going to be doing this one at a time, obviously. So hopefully I can get all their upgrades soon, and I don't have to worry about that type of thing. I have to worry about that later on. Now, going back to Shaquill Griffin, I'll just showcase him real quick. 91 man, 95 zone, 91 press, 95 speed. He's a really good cornerback. One of the best cornerbacks in the game right now. I know a lot of people run this on their competitive teams. I've seen a lot of people, even on theme teams with non-Seattle players, still rock Shaquill Griffin in their lineup because he's just that good. And then Aeneas Williams, he is my MUT captain. This is a card that I said, what I was talking about earlier, is another card that you get for free. But you have to pick out of one of these out of one of 4 options. You could pick him, Ed McCaffrey, somebody by the last name of George, I can't remember. And then there was a defensive tackle that I can't remember that you can pick as well. But if you're building a theme team, if you're going to pick one of those cards, please pick the one that has the chemistry of the team you're looking for, because you will be able to pick up 32 options. But even if you fuck up, you can always just send this card to a captain exchange with like a gold card or something, and you can change him out. So yeah, Marshon Lattimore, he's another card that is not a Seattle Seahawks player, but I needed an upgrade at the cornerback position because the 5th corner was like an 84 overall, and I was like, yeah, I kind of need an upgrade at the cornerback position. Even then, he's still pretty good, even with only the lockdown chem, as you can see, with good man, good zone coverage, good press, good speed, even without the Seattle Seahawks theme team's upgrade. You know, he's a really good card. I actually do like Marshon Lattimore overall. I haven't played with him yet because I recently just got him, but I do like his stats so far. Who else did I want to highlight? Oh no, I didn't want to highlight anything. I want to talk about something that I want to talk about an ability I'm gonna forewarn people to invest in once this new update comes out. Because with the new update, one of the things a lot of people are talking about, other than the fact that Double or Nothing, which is a really good ability by the way, Double or Nothing is being increased to 2 AP for every defensive archetype, for every player on the defensive end. One thing I'm going to suggest people do is, if you want to get good picks with your safeties, and you want to be able to, pick off passes, without Acrobat on your safeties, I recommend, personally, you invest in Pick Artist. Now, Pick Artist is a 1000 training ability that allows you to get better catching and improve stamina on interception returns. It's basically I don't want to say a better Acrobat, but it's not as OP as Acrobat is, because Acrobat, you can obviously just dive for the ball and you get an interception, or like you're diving up and like you're diving forward and you get an interception, you're diving backward and you get an interception. Pick Artist kind of does the same thing, and also grants you improved stamina so you don't get tired so quickly when you're running back. But with DBs, it's not that hard to gain stamina. But the thing is, to lose stamina. But the thing is that this is only 1 point, whereas with Acrobat, it's going to go up to 2 for safeties. So I would recommend for your non-DBs, like your non-corners, like your safeties. Now Jamal Adams for me unfortunately can't get it. I would recommend you get Pick Artist. Pretty much, personally, I would recommend you get Pick Artist for those cards. Once the update comes out comes out next week, which we don't know when it is. Probably Monday. My guess is it's probably going to be like Tuesday, somewhere between Tuesday to Thursday. Will be my guess. I have no idea. So that is going to be my Seattle themed team. Just real quick, show you my special teams. Morton Anderson's my kicker, and then Michael Dixon is my punter. And then specialist, 3rd round running back is Edgerrin James. And then Shaun Alexander is my power back, though I feel like once I do get my upgrade, he's going to take that spot. Andre Johnson is my starting slot receiver, and then Golden Tate is my 2nd slot receiver. The reason it's not Tyler Lockett is because Tyler Lockett's already my starting wide receiver, and I want more of a good healthy receiver rotation. Like, I want to get a bunch of receivers on the field that can make plays and not just stick to like 1 or 2 guys. Aeneas and Shaquill Griffin, I think it's Shaquill. Hang on, is Marshon Lattimore better at slot corner? No, he's not. So Shaquill Griffin and Aeneas Williams are my 2 slot corners. And then John Randall, I don't know, I might change this up a little bit. Like, I have John Randall as a lot of my starting specialists. And then sub linebacker is Sam Mills and Kam Chancellor. So that is going to be my Seattle theme team, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this. If you guys did, be sure to hit the like button on this video. Comment your thoughts on the team below. Also, let me know what other cards I should get for this team, if there are cards out there, because obviously I'm not aware of every single card in the game. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below, or let me know some upgrades that I could get for this team, if if you think it would help the team out significantly. Yeah, Brandon Brooks is like 625k, so I'm not gonna worry about getting that. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.